Hi guys. Do I have a treat for you today? So, have you ever wondered what would happen if you gave Ozzy a Mountain Dew addiction, a Hot Topic gift card, and unlimited internet access? Yeah, that would be KingCobraJFS. Yeah. Now, if you're not familiar with the gothic goblin of YouTube, let me introduce you to the man, the myth, and the public safety hazard, Josh Saunders, better known as KingCobraJFS here on YouTube, a self-proclaimed wizard, pickup artist, and musician whose guitar playing oddly resembles that of someone's attempt at strangling a smoke detector. But some people like that. So, he hails from Casper, Wyoming, because of course, and rose to infamy for live streaming his daily life, which includes gourmet meals like beer-soaked hot dogs.
For flavor, but it is what it is. So I'm going to very delicately microwave this in like little bursts one more time.
Tactical soap reviews,
buying a lottery ticket to win the money. Yeah, buddy, life is funny like that. Going from good broke to being rich as fuck, it's no joke. Building a dream house and donating money to charity. Getting high off our fucking asses, every pumping passes its grasses. High up in the clock tower to devour 4 to 8 pounds of weed with homies, yes indeed. Getting so fucking high you can't even see the bells 4 feet in front of you. 48 bells in this tower, 48 and you fucking smoking this weed and feeling great, yo. People driving by my mansion like, where the fuck is King Cobra, yo? All 4 bell tower shutters opening up and smoke billowing up. Yo, they're like, yo, he's high up in his clock tower. To devour 4 to 8 pounds a week with homies, yes indeed. Winning that fucking lottery and donating money to politicians.
screaming at invisible trolls, and crafting wands that look like cursed tree branches from Spirit Halloween. Over the years, Josh's content has gotten a little spicy. There have been evictions, swattings, YouTube bans, questionable hygiene choices, and a steady decline in both stability and common sense. But despite the chaos, or maybe because of it, he's become something of a cult figure online. Some people root for him, others watch like a live action episode of Intervention.
My time's just nighttime, just constantly being awake all night, just pondering life and ways. It's real quiet.
Gothic edition. So today we're diving headfirst into the cursed cauldron of King Cobra's content. Prepare yourselves. It's loud, it's greasy, and it might make you rethink your life choices. Though I don't think that's going to be a bad thing in this instance.
Viewer discretion is advised. The following video contains questionable life choices, adult beverages consumed like Capri Suns, and a freakishly long, dirty thumbnail that could double as a lockpick or a biological weapon. If bodily sounds make you queasy, this might not be a journey for you. But if you're still here, you're either brave or broken. What's wrong with you? But if this chaotic wizard piques your curiosity and you must go deeper, I don't blame you. There's a whole ecosystem of creators who document this man like he's a cryptid. Check out channels like Boglumverse Chronicles and bite-sized Cobra vids. Now, grab a drink, maybe not a King Cobra malt liquor, and let's dive headfirst into the gothic grease pit that is KingCobraJFS.
Okay, apparently this is a food hack, and I'm already scared. Because if there's one thing that King Cobra knows how to do, it's absolutely terrorize a microwave. We've seen some of Josh's past creations. The Doritos cheeseburger, the beef jerky stuffed crust pizza, not to mention the copious amounts of cheese, grease, and beer that go into his creations. And they all have the same energy as something a sleep-deprived stoner teenager would throw together with 3 brain cells and a Dollar Tree budget.
We'll make some ramen noodles. They got some various ingredients. We're just gonna throw it together and see what we come up with. Let's start this off proper.
But okay, I feel like we're not starting off too terrible. I see ramen. I see flaming hot Cheeto fries and Funyun varieties. Just maybe we might get something halfway edible this time.
First thing we're gonna do is grab our Country Crock original. And we're gonna throw a dab in there. A little healthy gob in there, that'll do it. And keep that Country Crock out and going because we're gonna need that for our noodles as we keep it going. Grab our ramen noodles. Fans sent these, graciously appreciated. We're gonna make bad decisions. I wanna make a food hack. Cheesy ramen noodles. This doesn't want to come open. Fork, if we need to. Save the seasoning packets because we're gonna need those for after we make our noodles. You're gonna want the freshener packet in there. Is it ramen noodle seasoning? Original spice, yes it is. Sometimes they have those little fresh, keep the package fresh things, you don't want to eat those. So on top of our Country Crock original, put those ramen noodles up. Seasoning packets handy because we're definitely going to need those. I don't want to come out. Next to our ramen noodles, we're going to add some of this Bud Light Chelada extra lime action.
And there we go. He pulls out the beer. Not just any beer. Bud Light Chelada with extra lime. And this is what he's using to cook his ramen noodles in. I have never seen a single decision made so hard to be both alcoholic and gastrointestinally violent at the same time.
We're gonna boil these noodles in butter and beer, dude.
You know what else boils in beer, Josh? My will to live. And then he starts off slapping Country Crock in the bottom of a bowl like it's some kind of seduction ritual. Country Crock is not butter. It's budget lube, if anything. And he's treating it like it's the foundation of his cuisine. I mean, technically, I guess it is. I swear to God, if Satan hosted a cooking show, this is what it would look like.
Microwave the noodles and all that butter spread and beer action. Let's make bad decisions. That's still not enough liquid to like pass over the noodles. So we're gonna add some water to it. Ramen noodles starting to float. Perfect amount of liquid. We're gonna microwave it. A bunch of ingredients we're gonna throw together for our ramen noodles. Wash these ramen noodles like a hawk so they don't, so the beer doesn't get too carbonated. We're gonna microwave these ramen noodles real quick like in that butter spread and that beer. Give it 4 minutes.
Next, the ramen is getting nuked in a bowl with the beer and butter. Because why not just clog an artery when you can also insult the entire nation of Japan? And don't worry, he attempts to remove what he thinks is a freshness packet, but it's not, it's seasoning. But then goes on to remind you that sometimes companies sneakily put a freshness packet in these packages and that you should remove them. They're not good to eat. You know, because it does say on the package, do not eat when it's a freshness packet. And probably literally the only ingredient in his kitchen actively trying not to kill him.
Red broth. I want these to be fully cooked in the beer. Gonna break them up a little bit. These noodles are about just done. And give them another like 4 minutes. We start adding other things to it. So we're gonna microwave these for another 4 minutes. I'll let that cool off, YouTube. That bowl is piping hot. These ramen noodles are definitely al dente, my friends. Stir it around with a fork. I don't want to be too long with you on the video, so I'll try to hurry this up. Cooked a little bit of that broth. We're ready to go. Start adding stuff to it. First thing we're going to add to our ramen noodles is our ramen seasoning packets. They came with it. Well, all 4 packets. Each packet came with 2, so we're going to add that. And we stir it around. Stir all that seasoning, everything in there. Stir it around with our ramen noodles. See how soft these noodles are? Look at that. They're fresh. That's how you know. That's what you want your pasta to look like. Fresh. I like a little bit of that beer broth at the bottom for flavor, but not a whole lot, just enough. These ramen noodles are looking pretty tasty. Make sure you stir all that seasoning in there. Beautiful. Definitely smells like beer. So next we're going to add, we're doing good, we're looking good, some Campbell's cream of chicken soup. It's already pre-cooked in the can, so all I got to do is open it and just dump the entire thing in there. We're going to add some soup to our ramen noodles. Campbell's does make good chicken, or good soup in general, on a sponsor. I got our chicken noodle soup in there, so the empty can away. Shit's about to get dank. Next we're going to add, do the cheeses last. Let's throw in the baby clams. Dump those in there. Good baby clams. Next, we're going to add our sardines with hot pepper. Premium sardines. Throw all those sardines in there just like that. Let's try a little bite of these sardines here real quick. Extra sardine. Next, we're gonna add our chips, Chester's, Cheetos fries, Flamin' Hot. We're gonna add, what else we got? Flamin' Hot Crunchy Cheetos Original. We're gonna add some onions. Just give our ramen noodles a nice crunch. No, I told these tools to suck my goddamn butt crack. Oh, fuck it. Oh, fuck. Now I'm gonna stir this around. Ramen noodles are fresh out of the microwave. Just gotta take and stir that soup and the noodles and the chips around, just like that. Sardines and everything. Just gonna look at that, beautiful. You don't gotta be too perfect, just gonna stir it around there. Next, we're gonna add a splash of Frank's Red Hot Buffalo Sauce for a little bit of heat. Perfect. Next, we're going to add some Buffalo Ranch from Hidden Valley. Let's go. YouTube, stick around because we're gonna add some Jack Daniel's Honey Barbecue Sauce. Throw a splash of that in there, just like that. Beautiful. Just for a little sweetness and flavor. We're gonna add some of our this barbecue sauce, the fan scent. I like last time I tried that, so a little bit in there like that for flavor. Yeah, we're gonna have to add, like, looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more ingredients. Keep the camera on state. There we go. Barely staying. Okay, we're gonna add a splash of this horseradish, extra hot horseradish. We're gonna add a couple dollops of that. This has already got plenty of heat on it. This is just for a little bit of sizzle. You know what I'm saying? And I think I'm out of this horseradish because it's the bare bottom of the jar. So I'm trying to get as much of that out as I can. The extra hot horseradish, it's fucking beautiful, YouTube. It's got a nice heat on it like that. So now I'm going to start adding our cheeses. Do the cheeses last. The solid cheeses at least. I'm going to take our aged white cheddar sauce. Still recording, excellent. And just take all that cheddar sauce out of our jar here. I'm just going to scoop it in there. Again, there's not a whole lot left in this jar, but I'm going to scoop out as much as I can. This is cheddar sauce that my YouTube fan sent me. And it is phenomenal. It's creamy, it's rich. Got a nice sharp cheddar taste. Got me looking the thing here, huh? And before we add anything else to these crazy noodles, let's go ahead and throw on a little bit of another scoop of Country Crock Original. Just a healthy dollop right there like that. Beautiful. Put that up. And then we're going to hit that with some shredded cheese. We're going to take this ball of mozzarella that I have here. Let's open that up onto top of everything there, just like that. And I got a little bit of fresh mozzarella left from my last food hack. So we're just going to take and tear it up into chunks. Get the fresh mozzarella shredded on there. Now adding melted cheese too, we'll give it like a nacho effect, kind of. Putting all that chicken soup in there, or the chicken and cream soup, whatever I added. Yeah, it should be decent enough. And we got just 2 more ingredients to add to it before we microwave it.
He just keeps adding things. Sardines, baby clams, cream of chicken soup, buffalo ranch, Jack Daniel's barbecue sauce, another random barbecue sauce. At this point, I don't even know if this is a meal or a summoning ritual. And there's so much dairy, meat, and beer in this bowl. The FDA should just label it don't. My acid reflux is triggered. And the flaming hot Cheetos, flaming hot fries, and flaming hot Funyuns. 3 types of flaming hot crushed into the bowl like he's trying to create some sort of nuclear crunchy crust, when in reality, that crunch is not surviving the microwave. And it's just regret waiting to happen and a texture that I don't think anybody's ready for.
Take some of this bacon, horseradish, cheese. What's left of that? Yes, please. And we're going to just break it off into chunks. King Cobra makes the wildest food hacks. And they're not going to be the prettiest of chunks. Just break it off into little tiny bits. Because you can guess where this is going after I hit it with a little bit of beer. Back in the microwave. You are observant. Now, this fucking food hack's looking pretty dynamite, man. Not gonna lie, man. That's like some wacky-ass spicy fish cheese pasta. How long we got? 30 minutes? Mix this all around real quick. A splash of that and microwave it. It'll stay. Yeah, it'll stay right there. Perfect.
Ugh. Just look at him stirring that concoction of fish, cheese, beer, and ramen like it's some kind of love potion. Baby, if this is love, I'll die alone and happy. And then the pièce de résistance is that he microwaves this for a full 12 minutes. That's 12 additional minutes to the time that it's already been microwaved, by the way. That is not cooking. That is microwave arson. The smell that must be emanating from that microwave in that kitchen, diabolical. And we wait the full 12 minutes, and when it finally emerges from the microwave, it looks like somebody vomited into the bowl and poured it over cat food.
I watch it like a hawk, because I don't want it to overcook, you know. The beer starts getting a little foamed up and shit. Sorry, Houdini, I Chihuahua. Let's get this taken out. Oh, fuck off. I'm gonna use, call me a pussy, I don't care. I'm gonna use mitts and a thing here. That is fucking piping hot. I don't want to burn my guitar playing fingers, man. So I'm gonna grip it by the side with this thing. Yeah. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, that's perfect. That is fucking beautiful. Smell coming off these ramens is pretty fucking tasty, man. I'm just gonna take, I made this custom-made cheese sauce, seafood and everything, and like these chips that are fucking in there, you know. I'm just gonna stir it around a bit. I see it. Oh, yeah, the cheese definitely melted. Being in there for 12 seconds is definitely the way to go, YouTube. These are fucking piping hot. I'm not gonna be able to take a bite of these until it cools the fuck off. But that cheese is fucking definitely melted, yeah? Because I'm seeing the cheese pull with the noodles. Oh, that is beautiful. Fucking beautiful. You kind of just stir it around a bit, you know, let it cool off, because I don't want it to burn my fucking mouth while trying it. But that's beautiful. I'll just let it do its thing. Look at that. Oh, fucking A, YouTube. Stirring it around, look at those noodles. Look at the summing off of these is fantastic, YouTube. Look at that beautiful mess. Oh, fuck yes.
He then goes on to describe the flavor as sweet and spicy and savory. I would describe it as internal bleeding. This is someone with IBS's worst nightmare. They so much as take a whiff of this, and they're breaking out into cold sweats. And listen, you can talk shit on Cobra all you want, but at least he's consistent. This dish will haunt most people's nightmares. If I were to give descriptors of it, and I'm sure the smell would be something to the tune of desperation and broken dreams, something that once had a face. And then he goes on to tell us it's going to be breakfast, lunch, and dinner for the next day and a half. Josh, I'm begging you, toss this. Eat a vegetable.
What up, YouTube? It's your boy King Cobra back out with another video. I tried my food hack off camera after a slice of it. I gotta say, it's not half bad. It's not overtly spicy either. There's just a little bit of heat in there. It's not overly spicy either. Seafood ramen noodles. Bye-bye. Creamy, spicy, savory, salty. Not too spicy though. Not half bad.
By the time this thing cools down, the microwave is haunted and the cheese is sentient. I'm over here trying to look up exorcists on Yelp.
Yes, get here quick. It's alive.
Visually, it's giving barfed up spaghetti horror and has the consistency of something that screams when you stir it. Something like out of Addams Family. It looks like someone tried to make lasagna with trauma and melted regret. And just so that you all are paying attention, let's give a little run through of the hellscape of these ingredients. Ramen noodles. This is the innocent victim here. And now, after this dish, I'm not sure I'll be able to look at them the same again. The flaming hot trinity, because indigestion needs accelerant. Bud Light Chelada lime, extra lime. A beer so cursed, it tastes like Bad Decision and lime fought in the parking lot. Country Crock, used so excessively, like he's out here prepping his arteries for a slip and slide. Sardines and baby clams, because every dish should smell like the ocean died. Horseradish, because apparently pain is a flavor profile now. Campbell's cream of chicken, because who doesn't want seafood and poultry fighting in the same bowl? Buffalo ranch and a duo of barbecue sauces with similar flavor profiles. A flavor collision no one asked for. And then he microwaves the monstrosity after previously already microwaving it for like 8 minutes. An additional 12 minutes. That's not even cooking anymore. That's sending a distress signal to NASA. That's practically cremation at this point. And what we're looking at here is the aftermath. A dense, stringy, overcooked, tomato-laced cheese swamp with rogue bits of sardine and clam mixed with Cheeto shrapnel. It looks like it was rejected from a cafeteria in hell. And honestly, I'm not sure if he should eat it, bury it, or call a priest. He describes it as savory, sweet, and spicy. I describe it as culinary war crimes with a noodle garnish. Listen, we've all just sat here and witnessed things that we didn't wish to see, that we can't unsee. And if you hear a whisper in the night saying,
Country Crock and clams,
that's just this monstrosity haunting your dreams. And I'm sorry for that. This man made a ramen-based beer seafood casserole in a microwave-safe dish and called it food. And somewhere out there, a Tide Pod went,
You know what? Damn, that's too far.
Anyway, I need to go rinse my soul in some ginger tea and bleach my eyeballs after bearing witness to that culinary hate crime. If you liked today's video and are a tortured soul yourself, please hit that like button or subscribe. And if you're extra spicy or extra unhinged, hit that little bell icon so you're notified anytime I upload to get your fix of super unhinged content when it first comes out.
And remember, if someone says Microwave for 12 minutes. You run like hell.
Until next time. Later, guys.